What's up YouTube? I am back again with another video, and today I'm going to teach you all how to change your disk 2. So if you're having problems like the disk image change, it won't let you change it, but it only shows up like a disk 1 on your PlayStation Classic. So first thing you need is your PlayStation Classic flash drive, and also your games. You can put them in the transfer file, you can put them in ROMs folder, so that way you can find both of them. But if you put it in transfer folder, it won't play disc 2. I'm gonna play disc 1. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert my flash drive right here into the PlayStation Classic right there, flash drive, onto the computer. So all right. So the first thing that we need to do on the laptop is we're gonna go to our main folder. All right. So let's open this up right here. Now, what you're gonna basically see is a transfer folder. So we're gonna open that. Okay, so basically I do have all 3 discs, but it won't let me play disc 2 on transfer folder. I had all 3 of them over here. I play disc 1, but it won't let me play disc 2. So I'm gonna show you a better way to do this. All right. So what you need to do is you're gonna go into your ROMs folder. So go to your ROMs folder, and you're gonna find let me make this a little bit bigger so you all can see that. Okay, extra large, there we go. All right, what you need to do is go into the PCSX folder, and basically I'm gonna zoom up on this and show y'all. There it is right there. You can see there's Final Fantasy disc 2, 3, and that's about it. So, and I got the rest of them on there. So this is the quickest way to play disc 2 instead of going over to your transfer and folder menu trying to play disc 2 over there on your PlayStation Classic. Now we're going to go ahead and make sure you just drag and copy your Q and bin files over here to the ROMs folder. And I'm going to show you that it does work. So let's go ahead and exit out of this. I have games over here that if you all basically need some games, so I got some right here. There's a whole set of PlayStation games also as well. So I got like a few of them here, but they're all on the flash drive. So the Q and bin files like retro arts and stuff like that, if you need that set up on there, I can set that for you. But let's go to the PlayStation Classic, and I'm going to eject this out. Okay, and just go ahead and hit eject over there, just like that. And we're ready to eject our flash drive. Okay, so let's go over to the PlayStation Classic right here. All right, there we are. There it is right there. That's what it looks like. Now, first thing you want to do is make sure this system is off all times, okay, before you start modding or adding games. So unplug it from the back, put it in port 2, or you can just put it in this female USB port if you want to put it in there. So you're going to take your flash drive, put it in port 2. All right, there we go. Real slow. Don't put it in too hard because you don't want to break it. All right, and I'm going to put this in the back of the PlayStation. So let me set this up right here. Put this in right here. Let me flip it around. All right, so let me flip it around. Okay, so now it's flipped around like that. Once the system turns on, then you can turn it on. All right, so now you can turn on the system, and we're ready to boot our PlayStation Classic here. Okay, so this is the previous mod I've set up on the PlayStation Classic, and I'm going to show you that you can play disc 2. All right, so let me explain it to you how to do this. All right, first you need to go to Project Eris, boot it up first, and I'm going to explain it to you over here why it does not boot up disc 2 for some reason. So I found another way to play disc 2 on RetroArch. All right, so if you go over here to the folders menu, all right, you go over there and you press X, and you go down and press X again, and you go down until you find Final Fantasy. All right, so here's all 3 discs. Now, for some reason, I try to play both of these right here. These right here, these ones are highlighted, excuse me. These right here are highlighted, but this one works. This is disc 1, 2, and 3. So after these 2 didn't work, this worked all the way. So it told me to play disc 2 over here on the menu, but it didn't let me do it. So now we're going to go to confirm, hit start again, and we're going to go over to RetroArch, and that's going to show you that you can play disc 2 over there. Okay, so you can play disc 2 over here. So I'm going to go over here to Final Fantasy 7. Okay, here's the game right here. That's disc 2 right there, and it's just been saved. Basically, not disc 2. Disc 2 is on RetroArch, but this is disc 1. So watch this. I'm gonna go over here, load it up. Okay. All right, this is disc 2. So we're gonna hit the start and triangle button, and we're gonna go down here to the disc change image. So if you go back, I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Let's go back to that settings here. Go back to change disc image. And we're going to go out of this, and we should be able to clear this out without no hesitation. So if you go to your menu on disc change image, and you should find where it says media, ROMs, and PSX. Here's disc 2, and I'm just playing it now, and I can go to disc 3. So now we can go back to RetroArch. I'm going to show you that over there. So all right, let's go to RetroArch. That's disc 2. It's going to exit us out. So this thing's going to exit out or not. All right, let's see what happens here. Still not exiting out. I don't know why it's not. All right, so what we can do here is just exit out. I don't understand why it's not exiting out. Anyway, so let's do this. All right, we're going to turn it off from here and then turn it back on. It's just having some mind of its own with the PlayStation Classic here. All right, so I'm just going to turn it on, and it's supposed to exit. Now we're just going to go back to RetroArch. All right, so I don't know why it's not exiting out. It does exit out when it wants to. So if you have a PlayStation Classic, it has a mind of its own, you know what to do. You can turn it off and eject the flash drive and put it back in. So it should work, fully function. All right, let's go to RetroArch. Now I just showed you everything that you need to do on here. So now we're going to go boot this up right here. Now you're going to go over here, and you're going to go to scan directly, media. Then you're going to go down to ROMs, and then you go to PlayStation PSX. So basically you can scan the games. You press X, and then after you scan those, your disc 2 and 3 should be back into the menu right over here. So let's go over here to the PlayStation, and there they are. See, they're here. See, there's Final Fantasy disc 1 and 3 and 3. So now you can play disc 1 and 2 and 3. So if you want to add disc 1 over here, you can just add it into your ROMs folder, and you can just scan it, and you can just scan all your games. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over to the menu here on the PlayStation Classic, and I'm gonna go back and play disc 2. So if you have any situations or questions, let me know. Comment, rate, and subscribe on this video. I found a way, and this should actually help out. If you're in this situation where the disc won't change the image, if you're trying to play another fantasy game or something like that, you should put your disc 1, 2, and 3 into the ROMs folder and go to RetroArch and scan directly on PlayStation X, and then you can scan your games. So I'm going back to Final Fantasy disc 2 right here, and I'm going to play this. I'm going to have some fun with it, and there we go. So right now I'm going to show you this is disc 2. So this is disc 2 right here. Disc 1 was back down there where that little shell is right there. So I couldn't go no further than, I'm gonna show you where couldn't go no further. I was right here. This is where I was. I couldn't go no further. It just told me play disc 2. So now I'm playing disc 2, and I will see y'all in the next video. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know if this actually helped out. And this is Mr. Washington signing out. Thank you.